Some people say justice control the power. Others say the power control justice. Who is wrong and who is the truth? Others say politics control power and justice. What about patriotism for those who love their countries? My name is Lestin Hawirema. I am a journalist from Rwanda. I am here to report the truth from this moment that Kenyans will never forget in their history. We are so many reporters and writers from all over the world. Everyone wants to deliver news from the Kenyan presidential petition 2022. Outside the court is surrounded by police and military and all possible Kenyan security agencies to make sure the work of Supreme Court judges is well respected, protected, and well managed. There is no doubt that the outcome will be worth it and peaceful. Now, is the power and justice working together at the moment? Let me take you to Kasarani National Stadium to see the power and justice, where about 20 heads of states have attended the swearing ceremony of the elected President William Smoei Ruto, with more than 70,000 Kenyans and 2,500 VIPs from all over the world. At the end of this film, the card is yours to decide between power and justice, which one controls another. This is Kasarani National Stadium. Thousands of Kenyans from all over the country are gathered to celebrate the swearing of their fifth president-elected William Smoei Ruto. All corners of the stadium, people are dancing and celebrating this day in Kenyan history. How did we get here? What makes this day very tough and very grateful for Kenyans? Let me take you back to Milimani Court, the Supreme Court of Kenya.
Yeah, this is another day. I'm at the Milimani Law Court. It is clear that the court is doing their work, and still so many people are waiting. Very tough security. It looks very okay. People still do their work. Security agencies, this is actually the main interest. Yeah, on the other side you can see security is very tough. See a lot of police, and it is clear that this is a serious situation. Yeah, which I think everybody's waiting to see what is happening from the court.
In my reporting, I'm talking about how important it is for Rwandans and other East African citizens to know more about this process of this court and the outcome. This is because of the past experience and history. When the Kenyan presidential election creates any conflict between Kenyans, it will impact all regions, as Kenya is the big economy in the region and gateway of the most East African goods.
Abantu nuko komisiyo ishinzwe amatora IEBC iyo komisiyo yarimo abakomisiyoneri barindwi, ariko bane muri abo bakomisiyoneri bakaba baranze ibyatangajwe n'umuyobozi wa komisiyo Chepkati, aho bavuga ko uyu muyobozi yatangaje results zituzuye kandi iyi komisiyo itumvikanyeho nawe. Ikigaragara nuko urebye muri rusange abanyakenya, abaturage ba Kenya, urabona ko bicaye batuje bategereje ibizava muri uru rukiko rw'ikirenga, cyane ko ari narwo rukiko rufite ifirimbi ya nyuma ku bijyanye n'amatora y'umukuru w'igihugu yo gutangaza ninde uzayobora igihugu cya Kenya mu myaka 5 iri imbere. Imibare igaragaza ko
according to IEBC, William Smoei Ruto won the election at 50.5% and the candidate Raila Odinga at 48.8%. This number shows that it is Kenyan versus Kenyans. It is clear that in the end they will have to work together for the sake of Kenyan citizens. From today, we are going to wait about the next 5 days, as we all know the decision of the Supreme Court as the court to protect the Kenyan constitution.
This is a very interesting morning because today the Kenyan Supreme Court is going to announce what's the outcome from the petition. So I tried to come here so I can walk you around. You can see what is happening now. What is happening now, it is as usual. It is very secure. If you see back there, you can see police and military. So it is clear that this road is secure. Most of the roads have been closed. So I want to walk you around. You can see how people are doing. Movement is still the same. People, they are going to work. So yeah, I will continue to walk you around so you can see what is happening, but it is clear that the security is very tough and security agencies are prepared for this. So let me walk you around the court. You can see the movement is the same. First video I've been talking about how the security is very tough here. However, you can see the movement. Everyone is going to work. If you see well, you can see police around and the military around. In this side, you can see people are walking. Everyone is doing what's supposed to do. So it is in this court where the announcement is going to be. We don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but what we know is that it's going to happen today on the 5th of September. So it is very interesting to see how the security agencies have been prepared. I'm trying to walk you around so you can see what is happening. You can see how security are doing their work. You can see how everyone is prepared. I don't know if they will be allowing me actually to film everything, but yeah, everything is going to happen. Many people believe that the outcome of today is going to be peacefully, is going to be acceptable by everyone. So in front of me you can see the security agencies very prepared everywhere, and you can see this road, it is kind of a car-free zone. Cars can't pass here, and if you see the other side, you can see the road is closed as well, and you can see clearly it is very controlled, and people still do what they're supposed to do. See, it is normal. Everything is normal, moving, and you can see the securities. Many security agencies are here. Everyone is waiting to see what is happening. And again, down there it's the city of Nairobi, and this is the court as well. If you go straight, I'm trying to find out how we can walk around all the way to see more, but this is what is happening now. I wanted to walk you around so you can see what's happening. And for example, let me try to the other side. When you walk to the other side, I show you also how the security staff is here. You can see everyone is prepared. Whatever happens, everyone is waiting to see what is happening. Mahabari. So this is the court where
and I met this man with the orange hat moving around this court with a cross in hand and archive. The Rastaman and the priest is hoping a better outcome from the judge every Kenyan will be happy with as he continues to pray.
Unasema judge wafanye nini?
Wafanye amuzi kulingana na penzi ya Mwenyezi Mungu bila kusukumwa kwa njia yote ile. Wafanye kulingana na vile wao wenyewe waliona jinsi vile mambo ilienda na vile mambo ilifanyika. Kwa hivyo wakitoa uamuzi wao, watoa uamuzi kulingana na jinsi vile waliona. Sio vile mwingine ameona ama mwingine amependelea.
Alafu nikuulize, yes. Unaona ni kama Ruto ameshinda, ni kama watafanya lilan ya election. Sasa wewe unaona vinaendaje?
Jinsi vile itaenda, kuna yale ambapo siwezi kuitolea jinsi vile nimeshaiona. Kwa hivyo wanapoitoa jinsi vile nimeiona, haifai kulingana na jinsi vile hali ambayo nimewekwa. Kwa hivyo kitu ambao najua pendekezo ambayo inaenda kuitoka, kila Mkenya ataridhika na kila mmoja atafurahia. Yes.
Asante sana. Nashukuru.
As the announcing time is closer, many journalists are moving around the street and around the court is trying to find a nice spot to capture all events that may happen after the court decisions.
Like I was saying, it is very tough. You can't today you can't move to the other side. You can, those areas are very closed. What you can do, you can only stay here trying to walk you around, to share the update, to see what's happening. And all the way back to the court, it is very serious, and it is very, security is very serious. Everyone is waiting to see what is the outcome. We will get to know what is the court is going to deliver. Again, movement is still going on. People, they are moving around, and you see everyone is aware for what is going to happen. And when I'm saying what's going to happen, the announcement, so what the court is going to announce. see, the situation is changing every minute. So far, we have got information that the announcement is going to be during midday. So all medias, they are ready. You can see media around. So many medias around. Movement still the same. The security is very tough. You can see it is clear that this is going to be very interesting day for Kenyans.
Finally, the time has come. The winner was announced, and William Smoei Ruto is the 5th president of the Republic of Kenya in the next 5 years. Right now, every journalist is trying to capture the last of the advocates and the judges. We are many and we are pushing each other. This is the way it is now, as long as we all get what we want. And these are the head advocates of the candidate Raila Odinga after the petition. Their response to the media is that their client won the election and they will continue to gather evidence to prove the Supreme Court that he must be the next president of Kenya.
And I hope it will allow smooth transition of power to the president-elect and ensure that this country moves into the future.
As this was all about rows outside the court in the garden, many lawyers are sharing their arguments after the court's decision.
Kenyans and also from our lawyers. So you used to get appraised and updated each every evening after every session to understand, even before the filing began, even before the decisions were.
Back to Kasarani Stadium, preparation is on the way. This is the constitution is setting up before the swearing ceremony starts. Most guests of honor already arrived. The stadium is fully 100%. Finally, this is the woman I was always wanting to meet while filming these events, the Chief Justice Martha Koome. This is the woman who is most in the mind of many Kenyans, and every front page of newspaper is talking about her. Who is Martha Koome? How did she become the first woman to become the Chief Justice in Kenya? The 62-year-old was appointed Chief Justice in May 2021 by outgoing President Uhuru Kenyatta after she came top of the 10 candidates interviewed in front of a live television audience by Kenya is Judicial Service Commissioner GSC. Among the guests of honor, there is Felix Tshisekedi, Excellence the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo, who is also preparing for presidential election in his country this year 2023. However, the insecurity in the eastern part of his country may interfere with this election. Among the guests, There is also His Excellency Paul Kagame, the President of the Republic of Rwanda. He is also preparing for the presidential election in the next year, 2024. Many questions continue to ask if he's going to run again or if he's not. His recent answers to Jeune Afrique newspaper was yes and no. Finally, the president-elected William Ruto is now entering the stadium. While William continued to greet his guests, everyone in the stadium is making noise to welcome him and put up signs showing their expressions and feelings for their next leader in 5 years to come.
Hongera Kenya, hongera Mheshimiwa Rais mteule, Mheshimiwa Daktari William Smoei Ruto na mama taifa. Hongera Mheshimiwa Naibu Rais mteule na mchungaji Dorcas, umeipa taifa letu la Kenya heshima. Tumeheshimika katika ramani nzima, tuwasema asante. Tuendelee kumpongeza Mheshimiwa Rais mteule na kuwasalimu viongozi mbalimbali na hata viongozi wa nchi ambao siku ya leo wamekuja kama mashahidi kuweza kuhudhuria kwamba anawasalimu na kuwapongeza viongozi mbalimbali ambao wako kwenye jukwaa, wakuu mbalimbali. Asante.
Welcome, Your Excellency, sir. His Excellency, the President-elect of the Republic of Kenya, and the First Lady-in-Waiting, Mama Rachel Ruto, joining us now at the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani, and being introduced and welcoming world leaders who are here with us today. Karibuni sana, Mheshimiwa Rais. Karibuni sana. Welcome, Your Excellency, sir.
Meanwhile, journalists are now finding a good spot to capture good images and sounds. However, the number of journalists, cameramen, and reporters is not allowing all of us to get the angles we want, but we must find a way. And here is outgoing Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta, who is entering the stadium to hand over the elected President William Smoei Ruto. All of these president escorts are preparing to receive a new boss today. The ceremony is begun with ESA hymn and hymn nation of Kenya. This is Uhuru Kenyatta walking to honor the military parade and security agencies, as today is his last day in the office as the President of the Republic of Kenya. In his smiling, Uhuru Kenyatta, he's waving to Kenyans as he returned to his seat. One judge stand up and introduce others, including Chief Justice Martha Koome and her vice. Here is Chief Justice Martha Koome reading the Kenyan Constitution and what Kenyans should remember about their elected president's duty and responsibilities. After her remark, the Chief Justice, William Ruto, will take a Bible put up in the air with the help of his wife, Mama Raila Odinga, to swear as the 5th President of Kenya. Now, Ruto is officially the President of the Republic of Kenya in the next 5 years. He will sign to protect the Kenyan Constitution and other laws and institutions. Then, his Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, also sought to assist his partner, Ruto.
As Deputy President
I assume as Deputy President
of the Republic of Kenya,
of the Republic of Kenya,
do swear
that
I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Kenya, that I will obey,
preserve, protect,
and defend
this Constitution of Kenya
as by law established,
and
all other laws,
no other laws of the Republic,
and that I will protect
and that I'll protect,
and uphold the sovereignty,
integrity,
and dignity of the people of Kenya.
and the dignity of the people of Kenya.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Tumpongeze kwa makofi mheshimiwa naibu.
Everyone in the stadium is now very happy that William Smoei Ruto became the 5th president of Kenya. People are crying and others are dancing.
Ametia sahihi. And there we have it, His Excellency Honorable William Smoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya.
And singing the songs from the Karenji, the tribe President William Ruto comes from.
We will now proceed with the swearing-in ceremony for the Deputy President-elect. The Deputy President-elect and Pastor Douglas to come forward to take the oath of office.
I talked to some of these women who spent almost 3 days celebrating the 5th Kenya president.
Nataka nikuulize sasa hivi unaona Ruto is the president. How are you feeling?
Furaha sana. Na nilifurahia na hata nilikuja siku ya jana. Kwa jana tumefika hapa. Na mpaka na saa hizi hata lunch peke yake hatujakula. Furaha peke yake imekuwa ni chakula. Tumefurahi kabisa. Sisi watu wa Eldoret tunafurahia na tunamwomba atutendee kazi yenye aliahidi. Na tunamwomba pia apende Wakenya wote kwa sababu yeye ni president wa Kenya. Apende Wakenya wote. Yeye ni baba wa Kenya.
Alafu watu wanavota Raila Odinga, unawaambiaje?
Ninawaambia mambo ya kushindana imepita, saa hizi tuanze kazi, twende pamoja. Kenya yetu, tusikizane na kufanya kazi pamoja.
Asante sana. Nashukuru. How are you feeling today? Feeling very happy. So now, within 5 years coming, what do you think will be the first priority of Ruto?
We are waiting for us to change Kenya because of uchumi. You will look for us.
The Chief Justice is now appending a statement to countersign the first oath. Justice appends a signature
expecting like fuels, like fertilizers. We love him because he's a man who will God.
Okay, some people they say the living cost is up. Do you think he can make it?
Yes, he will.
How do you think he can make it?
He will, I know, because he has come. He has come from the house of the president. So he's going to sit down and arrange the work of
that this ceremony
The women in the yellow dress with green kitambaro on their heads are heading to perform. It doesn't matter if they are tired or they are hungry, as long as they are here for their 5th presidential ceremony. Now, is the power controlling justice? Or does justice control the power? What about patriotism for those who love their countries? Is politics controlling power and justice?